Offspring, take 37. No, just kidding. We've been having a lot of fun, actually. So, if you're new to the channel, because you're an Offspring fan, and that's what brought you here, because that's how I found my first reaction channel, my second, my third, and that's how I became a reactor. Was looking for Tool reactions. So, because of Tool and Offspring being the same time period, kind of, yeah, I listened to a lot of it. It was a big part of my teenage years. And I know Five Finger Death Punch has redone the song, and my partner here, Greg, is an 80s metal guy, primarily introvert. I was triple extrovert. Now we do reactions or something like them. And the songs, like Offspring's version, is kind of upbeat, but we all know it's a really dark song, or from a dark place anyway. And Five Finger Death Punch took it and kind of made it dark sounding, kind of like Last Kiss. I know the Pro Jam version. I know there was a version before that, but like that song is happily sang, but very dark and
yeah. Dark lyrics, happy
oh,
something.
I redone it. I said who redone it. I made two songs, but I made it a more darker sounding song. But that's my point. And he brought up how if you made Born in the USA, which was not a happy USA song,
Yeah.
if you made it sound dark and mean, pissed off, like Rambo USA or something. So we're going to get into it, and happy to have you here. If you haven't been to the channel, we are sloppy, but we are real. So,
Oh, yeah.
and
We are custom creator.
We don't try to put a genre on music.
Yeah.
If it's good, it's good.
And Gone Away is going to be Offspring's debut on the channel. And Danny's much more familiar with their work than I am.
Gone Away for a debut. That's
Yes.
ironic.
Indeed, but not redundant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard Keep Them Separated all the time in the 90s, but I'm not familiar with the rest of the band's
Boo,
work.
that's all you know, boo.
Yep. I'm that guy. So, but we react to everything on this channel, and it's good to have Offspring on board. So let's check them out. Gone Away, the original OG version.
Yeah, because you just heard, we haven't done Five Finger Death Punch on the channel.
Nope. We have
No,
not.
so, but he's heard that version. I've never listened to this song on good headphones. It's been a while. I mean, I know the song intimately, but yes, I'm excited. I get to partake then. Go ahead. Sorry.
When I first heard the opening riff, it's played really high, and I thought there was a horn section. I was like, "There's horns in this thing." Loving the drum beat. It's really insistent. It's got a great groove. That's one thing I will say about the Offspring. They're always, and by always I mean in my one experience with them, super energetic. I've heard this is sort of runs through almost all their work. Very energetic, very catchy. His voice is almost perfect for this type of music. It's sort of got a soft nasality, but when he's singing, I guess more softly. But when he ups the intensity, it's got this great cut to it. It's not a particularly polished voice, but you don't really want a particularly polished voice in everything. This just does feel like someone trying to shout away something that would crush them. A loss or a loneliness or whatever that could wear them down. he's just trying to shout it away with his voice, and with this upbeat music, just basically trying to summon happiness out of thin air to chase away the loneliness that's kind of closing in.
Well, I always knew it was about something like a breakup or something bad, but I always just considered it. I always assumed it was just. I didn't know it was about a brother and war and loss and grieving and politics and basically all that shit. So, really till Five Finger Death Punch done their version and there was a YouTube then. There wasn't when this came out. So the lyrics are on the screen. I think even in their official videos. So yeah, and done lived with a friend going overseas and all that. So since then, so yeah, it's a hard thing to deal with. All right. Baseline, damn. It didn't mean to me what it means. I mean, I was just always. I said it gave a positive feeling. It doesn't. It gives like a energetic, like ethereal type feeling though. Like it just makes you feel things. You know what I mean? Sometimes positive, sometimes negative, maybe, but it's a driving song for sure. Like it's a great song to drive to.
Yeah, whatever emotional energy is there, it's definitely being channeled into momentum, which is good. You don't want to just sit around and marinate.
You can feel it in his voice, even though his voice doesn't sound different than other songs. But I guess I just know now, you know. So I know now, you know. But yeah, it has. But anyway, it has a different meaning now. But the bass line is so clear that I've never heard that before. I heard it, of course, but couldn't pick it apart. I guess when we do this all the time, you get better at it. I've played music all my life, but I've been able to hear the bass from the guitar and the drums and stuff, but not like now. It's different. The drummer kills. I love the drum feel right before the chorus kicks in, and that steady whamming those power chords, man, just killing them, just like bouncing them when you play it. I mean, it's a cool effect.
It's a really well produced song. I like the parts in the beginning of the verses where the bass and the drums are carrying it. That's the only backup for his voice. I like that. And just when everything crashes in for the chorus, when those power chords come in and that drum fill that you mentioned, and his voice is, ups the intensity. It feels like a catharsis. Just usually like you're slamming the gas pedal and fucking driving into the sunset. You know, either into something, either into the light or away from the darkness. Either way, you're going somewhere. Um, yeah, and I think maybe because I've heard the Five Finger Death Punch version before, I'm already kind of putting the subtext in there. Like if I just heard this, if I heard this version before, I'm not sure I would have got it. But there's definitely a lot of conflicting emotions going on there, and I like how authentic and human his voice sounds. You can feel what he's singing. So, and that's a really nice guitar tone too. It's sort of almost got like a jagged tone to it, so it fills out the sound really nicely.
I mean, obviously it's been many years. I could have looked up the lyrics to this song now, but and I've heard it since then. But because of my muscle memory, it didn't have. Unless you went out and bought the CD or something, I didn't have this one. I had an Offspring CD. It might have been this one, but I don't think I had lyrics. It was like black with orange Offspring written in a weird font. So yeah, I did it one. I mean, I was high. I don't know, man. I didn't pay attention to the lyrics. So, and you don't think too after that either. It's a really weird thing. So I've been finding out a lot of songs on it, and I know what a reactor means now, but I've heard it, but I haven't done a deep dive. That really means something because,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Anyway, much love, guys. This song's hitting hard. I've singing it all my life, and haven't really listened to it since their version. Not consciously thought about it. I wasn't unconscious, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Am I wrong, or did this last part have harmony?
Yeah, it sounded like it might have been either
I've
doubling or
heard
harmony.
Doubling, or I haven't heard any types of harmony, but oh well, I don't know that. Yeah, I could have swore I heard it, but I could have swore I haven't been hearing it, and I did. I mean, in my opinion, here I am putting different genres, but that was one of the most metal songs on the radio. I mean,
Yeah.
on the radio, I say, because they play a lot of You know,
Right? No,
but
I definitely
it's
see
a
what you
heavy
mean.
song,
It's
man.
heavy, very heavy.
It's got heavy lyrics. It's just heavy, period.
Two things I wanted to a few things. Number one, I love his diphthongs on "Gone Away." Gone
Yeah, no doubt he
away.
killed it.
Yeah, it's made the vocal melody sort of flow. Um, I I like the idea that okay, reverse that. His vocalizations, like the oohs and the yeahs and all that stuff, completely different voice types, but just sort of the free expression there did remind me of Eddie Vedder. Just again, just letting it flow, just making whatever sounds come to you. I like the idea of doing sort of an up tempo song dealing with something like this because losing someone in a war is like just having someone go off to war is horrible enough.
I'm pretty sure. Let's fact check that. I'm almost positive he lost his brother.
Okay.
I don't know the specifics, but I guess I should have done that to begin with. There might be some people mad right now, but I'm
I'm going to pause it real quick. Station identification. Let me fact check
I
myself
got
here.
it. An error occurred. What? Let's just pause. Resume. It won't let me go back.
Okay, maybe.
You paused it, didn't you? That's why.
Okay. An error occurred. Wait a moment, then try again. What the fuck? All right, we're waiting a moment.
My moment's getting old. Bitch, you better come back home. But man. Oh my god, man, no way.
Give it a minute or two. Patience is key.
All right, so glad we fact checked. Um, yeah, you're right. You listen to him. So
Okay, so this was not about. I think I was getting the stories mixed up from the singer Five Finger Death Punch and the Offspring. So the original meaning of the song from Dexter himself is basically him and his wife were at a strip mall and they were involved in a near gang shooting. And basically it was so the thoughts that went through his mind while like he was ducking for cover and like putting his body over his wife's and stuff like that. So it was more about what could possibly happen than anything that actually did. But
he's actually singing to nobody about like trade places with you. That seems a little weird.
well, like he's basically like the thoughts that went through his life if his wife had been
No,
killed
I
in
get
that.
that. I get
Yeah.
that, but it really sounds like he's singing to someone specific in the song. But I guess he is if it was hypothetical. But
Yep.
I don't know if I've ever heard a hypothetical reference sung about in a song. I mean,
Back.
I'm not knocking it. It's unique.
Yeah.
I think it's
It does happen.
so.
I can't think of one specifically right off the bat. But
Most people would have probably sung a song about having thoughts or something that could have been but wasn't. Instead of thank God for unanswered prayers or something like Garth Brooks, be like, just like an alternate, better version of that. All right, so mental health is real. We advocate it and are good examples of it, or I am anyway. He just has to deal with me. So.
But music is your best support group, so listen to it frequently. I think it's cool to have a song like this that's up tempo because sometimes if you're down or if you've lost somebody or if you're grieving, you don't always want to listen to something slow and sad. So this allows you to process that while still sort of like keeping your spirits up. And yeah, take care of yourself so you can take care of others.
And there's ways to support the channel. There's Buy Me a Coffee link. There is channel memberships. There is Patreon. It's all super cheap, and
Lots of cool
dance.
exclusive content in there. Yeah.
Twerk or
He'll
whatever
dance.
for money.
I got my limit.
He'll polish his head.
I hope it don't blind you.
I wear a freaking hat, man. All right. Much love, guys. Gals, too. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave y'all out. Much love.